You're listening to Frank Talks Pleasures and Lifestyles, and I'm Frank, because I have to be. And we are in studio today with Mr. Jean Hamel, who is the operator of the Montreal Sexy Boat. Welcome back, Mr. Hamel.
Hello, Frank.
All right, so let's start off with, first of all, what is the Montreal Sexy Boat?
Hey, it's the most pleasurable boat you can find in Montreal. Montreal Sexy Boat is a cruise boat that we use from May till September. Every weekends, mostly on Fridays, a couple of Saturdays, with swingers on board. So it's a boat to have fun, it's a boat to meet people, and it's a boat where you can let yourself go with your fantasies.
Now, a little bit later, I'd like to talk about exactly what swinging is, but getting back to these cruises, are these like weekend-long cruises?
No. They're night cruises. They start like at 9 p.m. and they end at 1 a.m. So it's a 4-hour cruise, either on the St. Lawrence River or on the Richelieu River in Saint Jean.
And if somebody wanted to buy tickets to get onto the Montreal Sexy Boat, what would they have to do?
They can just go on our website, which is the montrealsexyboat.com. They can buy tickets from the admission ticket counter or in any swing clubs.
And what are we looking at for admission prices?
For a couple, you're talking about $80. You can save $15, so it goes down to $65 if the tickets are bought in advance. And as a single guy, and I have to tell you here that we only take 5 single guys per cruise. It's mostly a couple things, okay? So there's only 5 single guys allowed on every cruise, and they have to spend $100 to get in.
Now, you are also the author of a book called Swinging, a Societal Phenomenon, right? Now, at the back of this book, there is a coupon for the Montreal Sexy Boat.
Yeah, people can save half price, 50% off the regular price if they use that coupon. So they just have to get the book, and the book is only $24.95.
So if they buy the book, they're essentially
saving like $40, yeah.
And if, let's say, it's a single guy who buys a copy of the book and uses the coupon?
It's even more for him because he's going to save $50.
What is included in this cruise? Is it just the boat going out into the water, or is there a meal included? What can they expect?
The first and last cruise of the season, they include a hot dinner meal served at the table. That's a 3 services meal. We have some shows, erotic shows. We have a live singer, but those are how can I say? Those are things to make your evening even more enjoyable, because people go there. The first reason people come on the Montreal Sexy Boat is to meet other people in order to have some little recreational sex together.
Now, I'm going to ask you this because this is stuff that I've heard when I've talked to people about swinging, and I don't know if it's accurate. Is the whole point of the Montreal Sexy Boat because the boat goes off into international waters and they don't have to worry about any sort of like legal...
No, everybody thinks that. But international waters are off the coast, so you have to be in the Atlantic Ocean. 5 miles, I think, down the Atlantic Ocean from the shores to be in international waters. No, it's the same rules, the same laws as if we were a land club, but because we're on a boat, doesn't give us any more privileges regarding the law. But we do respect the law. The cruise is in 2 parts. We have a first part, which is public, so everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a swinger. You just have to be 18 years old and older in order to come to the first part of the cruise. And there's no sex involved during that first part. This first part lasts about an hour. During that hour, we ask people if they want to join free of charge the Montreal Sexy Boat membership. So they have to fill out a form, and only those who sign that form can stay for the second part of the boat, which is private. And that's the whole thing. Sex is not illegal, and no matter if you're 2, 4, 10, or 100 people having sex at the same time, as long as you do it in private. That's the thing for legalizing sex behavior between different people.
Now, if I understand this correctly, the Montreal Sexy Boat, does each couple get their own room where they can experience something, or is there a big common room? Like, how is this set up?
There's 3 little rooms, but okay, after the first hour, okay, we come back to the pier, and we onboard people that don't want to stay in the boat for the second part. But as soon as we go back with the second part, we change the tempo of the music, so we go to slow songs. The dance floor is a big starter. Everything starts on the dance floor. So from there, with the slow songs going on, people will start to touch each other. It always starts with women's breast, and they're gonna kiss. They're gonna even kiss the breast, and that's gonna be done in front of everybody. But you have to keep in mind that this is the private part of the boat. And anyway, in Quebec, you have go-go girls. They dance for $10, and you can kiss their breasts if you pay $10. So we think that a woman that will do it for free should at least have the same right as the go-go dancer. Okay, so that we don't bother. And people who want to go further in their sexual behavior, we do have 3 rooms for them. Yeah.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by Everything Out of Her Mouth is a Test, a man's guide to the emotional needs of women. Ladies, does your man squash your inner vixen? When you ask him to repeat what you have just said to him, does he look at you like a deer caught in the headlights? Does he think that leaving the game on while you talk to him is a good idea? Is his favorite phrase, "Yes, dear, you are absolutely right"? Does wife or girlfriend mean boring and dull to him? Ladies, don't you wish that he knows what you mean when you ask him if you look fat? Then you need to buy him the book, Everything Out of Her Mouth is a Test, a man's guide to the emotional needs of women. On sale now at franktalks.com.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by the book, I'm a Man, That's My Job, The Philosophy of a Seducer. Your inner game is as unique and personal as your signature or your fingerprints. This book provides you with the means to create your own seduction persona. By this, learn what it means to be a man and attract the women you want. Learn about how men and women think differently and how to take the lead in a relationship. This book is for you at franktalks.com.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by From Loser to Seducer by Frank B. Kermit. Ladies, is there a man in your life that got dumped for being clingy, needy, or was told he was a loser, but you still think he's a nice guy and want to help him? He could be a relative or even a friend, and you know he needs the help. Do you want to be the one to give him the gift that will change his life forever? How about the gift of a great biography? Buy him the book, From Loser to Seducer by Frank B. Kermit. It is the story of a nice guy who triumphs over his inner demons to find his own hidden power. Help the nice guy in your life discover his inner seducer to find his soulmate. Buy this book now at franktalks.com.